to talk to you again.
Hi.
So obviously it's a really quick turnaround for you this time. You only competed last month. What were your thoughts on your performance against Anna-Marie Powell?
I'm really satisfied with the fight, and that I had to show up my grappling skills. So yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, so in the fight on the feet, it's really crisp. You pressured her lots in stand-up, and then obviously you displayed your grappling as well. You told me before that fight you really wanted to get your first finish in MMA. You got that. How did it feel to achieve that goal?
Yeah, especially after, it was really overwhelming. But now when I had some time to think about it, it gives me more confidence that I'm on the right way.
Did you take any lessons from that fight? Is there any improvement you thought you'd want to take after watching it?
Yeah, I think sometimes it's some things I really need to improve and stop doing, that me and my coaches and my team has been talking about, and that's something I'm taking to this fight. That's the only thing. I guess I could have been even more aggressive stand up, especially in the first round, and maybe going for the finish in the first. But yeah, there is some stuff I'm taking with me.
Obviously, you've got a really quick turnaround in this fight. Did you always plan on getting back in there really quickly after that one?
Yeah, that was my plan from the beginning. The plan was going to Romania, finish the fight, is maybe 1 or 2 rounds. We were actually talk about it and see it as a preparation for this fight. So my shape now is even better than it was for 3 weeks ago. That was just part of the preparation.
Yes, I was going to say, what's it like taking 2 fights in such a short period of time? Because obviously you have to try and peak twice. Does that bring any difficulties at all, or do you prefer it that way?
No, I prefer it that way. I want to stay active and be active. I could fight 2 times a month, so for me it doesn't matter. But right now it just feels really great that I got the opportunity to fight in Romania at Brave, because it was perfect timing and it was a really good fight for this fight. So
did you get much time? Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
Did you get much time to relax after that fight, or was it straight into work straight again?
1 day maybe.
1 day?
Yeah.
Are you one of those people that likes to stay in the gym all the time and keep active?
Yeah, I tried to stay away from the gym for 4 days, but then Patrick told me, nah, we need to get back to the gym because I'm getting too annoying at home. So yeah, no, I need to train. That's how I am.
Okay, so we know that you're contracted to Bellator longer term. Again, did they have no issues with you taking this extra fight?
No, they are fine with it. So I'm really happy I can fight at such a big stage as Brave.
Is there any kind of indication yet about when they might want you back to compete for them, or is that obviously all of their shows in America at the minute? So
I don't know, actually. I think my management is handling that part, so we will see. As I told before, I put my trust in Mighty and Nima, and I think they will give me the right way.
So this fight you're taking on Elin Oberg. Have you had much time to study her game at all? Do you know much about her?
I've seen her since she's started with amateur MMA, and I've seen her fights. So she's been pretty hyped in Sweden, and that's why I want to fight. She's also a striker, not a striker as me, but she's a striker. And fans in Sweden really has asked for a fight for a long time, and I reached out for 2 months ago. She had a fight in Västerås, which is a town in Sweden, really near to my town, and her opponent got hurt, and I told her I can take the fight. I think it was in 55, and that's really low for me. But I told them I can take the fight, but she didn't want the fight by then. And yeah, now here we are.
Did you get any reason why she didn't take the fight back then?
It was too little of time, less of time, she said.
Okay. Do you believe her, or do you think maybe she just didn't want to get in there with you?
I don't believe her. She don't want this fight.
Okay.
But she's
So
here. I heard she's at the hotel, and yeah, I will see her in the cage on Saturday. That's the most important thing.
have you had any kind of interaction with her at all? Do you know her as a person or anything like that?
No, I don't care. I don't care anything at all how she is, or no. I just study her fights, and that's why I think it's going to be a good fight for me.
So obviously, you've got your boxing background. That's where you came from, but you haven't got a TKO or knockout on your MMA record yet. Is that an aim for this fight, maybe, to try and get that? Last fight, you got the first win by submission. Is it an aim this time, maybe, to get your first MMA win by knockout?
Yeah, I'm going for the finish, of course. I think I haven't showed. I maybe have showed 60% of my skills so far. So I'm just looking forward to be more active and to be able to, yeah, to show more.
Do you think those improvements will only come by regularly competing and getting out there as often as you can? Do you think the more you do that, the more you'll come into your own?
Yes, the more I fight, the more I can just focusing on getting everything out. That's why I want to be active, because active and healthy, of course, but it's going to help me evolve. I guess that's in boxing, people really are more active. They fight every month. It's tournaments, and that's the best thing, best way of learning.
So, so you say you want to keep active in things. Is that going to be the decision you want to make after this fight? After this fight, do you want to go straight into another camp for something else?
Yeah, Brave is here next week too. So
if you could turn around? Yeah,
why not? Why not? If I'm healthy and ready to go, why not? But now I'm just focusing on this fight, so we will see what happens.
So finally, you're still really, really young in your MMA journey. Really, how many years do you think you are off your peak and off your potential?
Maybe 4 or 5 years more. 5 maybe. It depends. As long as I told myself before, like, we were talked about it. I'm just going to keep training and keep fighting as long as I think it's fun, and as long as I want to work hard. When I don't have that feeling that it's not fun anymore, or that I don't want to put the time in, then it's time to put the gloves on away.
Are you tempted at all by going back to boxing and going back to fourth at all, or is your focus just solely MMA now?
Oh, I don't want to go back to boxing.
Okay.
This is more fun.
Great. So I wish you all the best on Saturday, Malin, and have a great fight.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.